Coach Stanley Ogbon. Good afternoon to you. Respect. And Costero area. So we are back from the bloodless war. Our boots full of pride. Bob Marley said some people keep their best, put their best outside, some keep it inside. When the last time Jude was singing reggae tunes all the time, when he's in the kitchen and he knows he's going to prepare a lengthy meal, then that's when the inspiration comes, And he was playing a song. You're playing a tune. I'm going to say it on air. I never told you, but I'm going to say it. He was playing a tune from Peter Tosh, and it is Buried Alive. The title of the song is Buried Alive. Maybe I'll play that tune for you before we leave. I was buried alive, but I'm still breathing. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I got a feeling. Now I am alive. There must be a reason. I was given one more chance. My heart is beating. So when we're playing, it's one of my Nyokbole house. So when we're playing, I was like, oh, I kept quiet, and I lowered the TV set. I said, oh, let me enjoy this tune, man. So it's always a pleasure to have you guys around. And we also want to thank our fans for always being there for us, pushing us to the limit as we try to bring the best to them in the world of sports, so that they can be at anywhere and hit their chest that if anything about sports, they can rely on us, and we give them the very best. So thanks so much, Prof. Thanks, Jude. Thanks, Pierre, Resh, Honorable Gabi, Storo, Coach Stanley, and the squad. I say good afternoon to all of you, and God bless all of you.
Yeah, Dennis. Once again, happy birthday. It's a very beautiful moment. We are seeing that the total energy AFCON season we've reached, or we are getting to the cream or the climax of where the boys have been separated, or the men have been separated from the boys.
But Jude, before you continue, I think Coach Stanley wants to send a message to. He said he has a message, and I think let's get to him, and then we continue. Yeah, Coach Stanley.
Yeah.
You're live on Sandcity Radio. Stanley, your radio is giving us a feedback.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to welcome. I believe it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay now.
Hello?
Yeah, it's okay now.
I believe now.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. Dennis, I would like to, first of all, we're wishing you happy birthday, and I pray for, 3 or 4 things. First, divine health, divine protection from the Most High, the preservation of the Lord, the promotion of the Lord, and the provision of the Lord.
Amen.
Above all, I pray for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding throughout your lifetime. Those are the vital things I pray. Above all, for you, trust in the Lord. Let's meditate something from Psalm 125.
Okay.
It's been written, they that put their trust in the Lord shall be like Mount Zion, which abideth forever. And as how mountains surround Jerusalem, so shall the Lord surround you from now and forevermore.
Amen.
That is how it must be. Then is what I demand from you from now to the Lord is just trust in the Lord and be on the way that He desires or He wants you to be. Yeah. There are things that will follow when you go contrary, and there are things that will follow when you go according to it. It's been written in Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah.
They say, if you observe my commandments and do what I called you to do, these are the things we follow. But if you go contrary to, these are the things we follow. So mine is just hearken unto the Lord. Be on your path. Forget about what anybody will say. It's been true or false. Just be, you know yourself. Then is you can write your story than me. You know yourself than everybody. And I know myself than everybody. If I'm doing bad thing and I think I'm hiding it, it's a lie. If I'm doing good thing and I think I'm hiding it, it's a lie. You know yourself. So just know yourself and do what you are doing. Be on course. And every wicked one, in the book of what? Proverbs 11 verse 6, is there upon the wicked, the Lord shall rain coal, brimstone, fire, burning weed will be the portion of the wicked.
Amen.
So anything that comes your way, every wicked one, you just stay focused, be where you are, and you will see the reward of the Lord in your life.
Amen.
Anytime.
Respect, me confident. Thanks. Blessed love.
To my co-panelist over there, I say special good afternoon to you all and pleasant day.
All right. And Barcelona beat Madrid, and Alonso was sacked.
About that beating, I leave it to this thing, Frederick to handle. I don't want to go deep.
We will not even have time for that. Anyway, thanks so much, Coach Stanley, one of our panelists. Am I seeing RD Congo labeled on the vest of Barcelona? Wow. So Visit Rwanda is doing another one, DR Congo. Beautiful. Well, Jude, that's a short message from Coach Stanley. You know, when we quote Bible quotations and we talk about Bible, we talk about the gospel, people begin to surprise. You know, I did something for Mr. Kovan, Didi Kovan, the HOD Sports Department, Keta. It got to gospel and all that, and I was flowing, and I was like, Dennis, who are you? I said, I am Ellie. Hey, Jude, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. As I was saying, we are still in the total energy of come 2025 season mode, and we've almost to or reaching to the climax of the tournament, where the men have been separated from the boys. Yes, so our job is to be on the ground in the studio monitoring, bringing our fans to speed, all the information, the analysis, whatever that expected of us, to feed them with the authentic, undiluted, compelling information. Let them have it, know what is going on. And I'm also happy my colleagues are also over here. We are happy, starting from the beginning of the tournament to the semi-finals. Yeah, so we are excited. We are happy, we are elated. I want to use this opportunity also to greet our cherished, valued listeners and viewers across. Yeah, so that is what I can, with my intro, I can say for now.
I think we've been monitored in Florida, our good friend Gladstone. And Stone, Charlie, good. I think you are in the morning, so good morning to you, and thanks for the love you always show, Gladstone. I don't know why young prof pushed the champagne bottle closer to me. The champagne, you don't drink it like water. So are you pulling it away from somebody, or because Oh, Resh. I think
I saw some pictorial evidence. I think a couple of weeks ago where rodents invaded
Old Trafford.
Not Old Trafford.
Okay, sorry. Because it happened at Old Trafford too. So
it's a restaurant, and one segment is only liquors.
Okay.
So what the rodent did was that it climbed to the top and managed to pull one of the bottles.
The liquor bottle.
Yeah, at the top. So as a result of that, there was this sequential fallout. So all the drink, they all fall down. So just imagine what will happen. The drink pour
on the floor.
And then this rodent started drinking.
The ones that are on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah. They were drinking, enjoying.
It was only one.
Oh,
it managed to.
It went to drop
to the top.
To the top and drop the liquor bottle.
Just only one bottle.
So but the way they packed them, definitely.
So they I think they fed the bottle fell. I think about 20 and those kind of stuff. So it managed. It drank. It landed. It drank and got
drunk and got drunken
and then lie on the back with the legs, the arms in the
belly
head.
up.
And I said, whoa,
life is good.
Ladies, there is the true evidence. This is the giant. The legend.
It's a legend. It's a legend. The legend rodent.
And I said, whoa, and it's been reported by most. I actually saw it on BBC website. It's not something created
not AI.
No.
You know, I know. Because of AI right now, I'm finding it difficult to watch videos again. Yeah.
This is great.
Okay.
And the legend is back.
Yeah. Okay, but before we talk about the total energy suffering of nations, about Semenyo.
Yeah.
About Semenyo. You know, many will be expecting Kudus Mohammed to light up the English Premier League. But that aside, about Semenyo, nobody saw this coming. So when big names have been mentioned about 2-3 seasons ago, it was Bristol City trying to sell Semenyo to Bournemouth for £10 million. Nothing. But, you know, at times it's good to be at the right place at the right time. I always say, be at the right place at the right... You can be at the right place at the wrong time. Semenyo came to Bournemouth at the right place at the right time, and everything is just falling in place. It's a privilege. See, even I know some ex-players, current players, many would love to be coached by certain coaches, and Guardiola is one of them. So when you have a player playing the national team and he's now a hot kick. Etonam should come for some of the champagne. Yeah, she should give him the bottle.
When we watch, I think I said it wasn't on Saturday over here. I said it on Saturday over here that Semenyo at the age of 15 years, looking at his professional football career,
nearly gave up.
He wanted to give up. He nearly gave up because he had a failed trial at Arsenal, Tottenham, and Midwest. So at that material moment, he saw no future. He wanted to give up. But he never did.
Never gave up.
Yeah.
Your miracle is on the way.
Yes. So from there, as I keep saying, in life, if you cannot fly,
you run.
If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. However, the most important thing is whatever you do in life,
make sure
just keep moving forward.
Make sure you're moving forward. You're making a step.
Yes.
They say what? Slow motion is better than no motion.
So he didn't give up. He went to a team called Bay City Yes, he went to Bay City to play over there. From there, he went to League 2, Newport County. Yeah. From that place, he came to Sunderland. From Sunderland, he came to Bristol City and to Baltimore, where God said, it's time for you.
The time is due.
You waited, even though it's tarried. Though it's tarried, it shall surely come to pass.
Muddy, slippery.
Yeah.
You might not be seeing the light.
Whatever decision you were taking, even though, yes, the answers never came earlier, it didn't mean it was not going to come.
He said his timing is always the best.
Yes. I told you, I keep saying about 2 seasons ago, I wasn't following his trajectory, his performance, and those kind of things. I wasn't, especially people were written I should go to Liverpool and those kind of things. No. I wasn't impressed with performance then, because I was actually keenly following him. And then last season, I followed him when he played his first game, the first game of the season against Liverpool. He scored a brace against Liverpool, and he took Liverpool towering 2 defenders, Virgil van Dijk and then Konate, and scored 2 goals against them. And I decided to keenly to follow him, his progress. Throughout the season, he did very well, his performance, and was even voted the best player at his club. The news started coming. Big players, big clubs were also monitoring him. This season, clubs such as Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal, Manchester City, both Manchester City and then Manchester United were all started monitoring and following him. As I'm talking to you now, there is a problem at Manchester United, especially between the management of Manchester United and then the former footballers, because according to them, they needed Semenyo to stabilize either their flanks or the offensive department. So one question Rio Ferdinand said is that so management sat over there, they couldn't do anything to recruit or to get Semenyo to bolster their attack. Another thing also came from Tottenham. Tottenham fans were also disgruntled because they couldn't get him. They tried. What they did was that they offered a better conditions of service than what Man City has offered.
Okay.
But Man City, or the player decided to move to Man City. A player will love to go to a particular club based on certain things. Number one, the coach, the history of the club, the fan base,
and the project.
Yeah. These are some of the things players look at before they will move. There is the main reason why every player will love to play for Guardiola, because he has seen it, he has achieved it, and he has
over and over. He's proven himself over and over.
Set records in Spain, went to
Germany,
Germania. He didn't, even though he couldn't win the Champions League, but
he tried.
From there, he came to English Premier League and set the record, winning the English Premier League how many times?
4 times in a row.
Yes.
And I've seen the 5th one.
And that is a record. So if Guardiola comes calling, you
can't say no.
Why won't you? You don't. You
can't even think twice.
It's irresistible.
You can't think twice.
You cannot resist it,
because it doesn't come and come again.
Yes. You don't even have to think twice about it. No, I'll think about it. No, we don't do that. If somebody like Guardiola or even Mourinho.
Some coaches, when they call you, you can't just say.
Let's say Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, you can't
and
just
then Ancelotti. Yeah, these are the managers. If they come calling, we can say no. The next thing is the fan base. The fans, how do they receive? How the reception? How would they receive you? Especially, it's not only at the moment or at your entry point that they maybe accept you, but at a moment where you are having a difficult season, what will be their what will be their reaction
towards you?
Yeah, the likes of what Chelsea fans, we know what Manchester United fans, we know what Liverpool fans, we know what Arsenal fans, Bayern Munich. So you sit down to analyze, to assess all these things. Your family, how are they protected? Sometimes the issue of security also come to bear. So the project again, that is very important to the player's career. The project again, and then the manager who will be the one who are executing that project.
Manager or head coach?
The head coach. Okay. We have a coach and then the manager. And this has been the case of Amoris. He say I have been employed to be a manager, not a coach.
Let's be careful the way we use those words. So it's only that word that causes confusion at a club. Some people have to be sacked.
Yes. So Semenyo decided to. He's now with Manchester United, gloriously, with his debut game.
Manchester City.
What did I say?
You said Man United.
Please, God forgive me. God forgive me.
Taplache. Semi taplache. Kafra.
Man talk better. Semenyo went to Manchester City and with his debut game.
Is it Jude? Why if you are a Catholic, like you go for confession, this one you confess.
Yeah, I have to confess. So with his debut or his first game he played for Man City, he scored. He scored and had a goal involvement. And he played his second game yesterday.
Yeah, when the first game, when he played the first game, you were like, it's Exeter, it's a lower division, and so they didn't. And even looking at the scoreline, 10-1, they're like, it's a pushover.
And they play against
Newcastle, and an informed,
one of the combative, type of club. They are, from both. It is well. I don't even know how I'm going to say it. If they are talking about a club that has the players have this individual strength,
Newcastle, and especially playing at the St. James's Park.
Yes.
And Semenyo proved it
yesterday. He scored 2 solid goals. I'm not going to say VAR disallowed one.
He was disappointed though. He's like
he scored two goals, solid goals yesterday. Even though one was disallowed by the VAR, the demonic technology that has been introduced into to take the cream. I'm still.
But was that an offside?
I'm still.
We don't know.
No, it wasn't.
We don't know. They said Haaland was in an offside position, and
So I don't get the point
that if Haaland were not to be struggling or shrugging with the defender, the defender might clear the ball. And when they were looking at either Haaland was off, when you look at an orange boot and a white boot. These are two different colors. It's not as if the two players are using the same color of boots. So you see it clearly that
orange boot being won by a Newcastle
defender or player, the second to last man,
was in advanced position of that of the Man City.
So I don't really.
So when you look at the whole thing is.
You listen to what Pep said after he said he's expecting, because he said his mind and he's expecting a call from them, because at the end of the day they will call you and sanction you. Yeah. But that is why I say the VAR, I was in love with it, but the way some of these things are applying it. It's not the best.
I think even with that, they use almost 5 minutes.
More than that. I was like, what?
They use almost 5 minutes.
When you go to the Serie A, the Spanish La Liga, they use the animation version. So within.
I was actually expecting that.
Yeah, the animation version. So it's just like the negative. Those times we've been trying picture. You snap picture, there's over a cloth photo, I know you're over. Negative ali, Maruba, the negative, and then so the negative is there for you to just go to. But at times, we that are watching the screen, they will play as the replay over and over, and we will clearly see what's happening. Now they say VAR room. I don't know. Have they been sleeping there or what? You are closer to the pitch with all the technology, HD or ever. Then
at your disposal.
At your disposal, and it will cost you almost 5 minutes to determine who is off and who is not.
Is getting.
At times it's kind of irritating, man. It's.
So they managed to deny the young guy yesterday. But hey, Dennis, there is the area I will talk about. If we should have, or Semenyo should be at the club level with this kind of performances at Bournemouth. That have opened the door for him to move to Manchester City. But at the national level, where this young guy will come to Ghana,
has he been coming?
It's not that he isn't ready to play, or he's not committed to play for Ghana, or to don the shirt of Ghana. He's ready. He's mentally prepared. He has the passion. He's patriotic, ready to play for the team or the country, Ghana Blaster. And yet, we cannot take advantage of what the talent, the strength, and the quality he's been exhibiting, scoring goals, contributing at the club level. We can't get anybody technically at the national level so that we'll be able to tap into this quality of this guy, and yet he will just come. As I said, not that he's not ready, but he's ready. But we don't have a manager or a coach. We don't have the technical bench that will take advantage of this guy so that we can also benefit. In addition to other players, Inaki Williams is there, Kudus is there. You made mention about Kudus. As for Kudus here, I keep asking myself, how did he manage to move to Tottenham?
Or who convinced him to move to Tottenham?
Yes, I said I was against it.
And I've been telling him maybe he realized maybe it's an upgrade on West Ham United, where he's from.
Was it because of they won the Europa?
Maybe.
No, did he check? He rechecked the last time they won a trophy or silverware? Have he been, I don't know, be following their performances? So it's like, I don't know. So basically, I just want to say that, first of all, I'm so excited for Semenyo and his family. Sometimes it's not only the player. A lot happens behind the scene. The family will tell him what to do, what not to do. If they say, don't do this, meaning he won't do that. If they say do the blah blah blah, the family, his manager, and everybody that surrounds him, they were very patient, waiting for his progress, development, his progression, and this is where he is now. I'm so excited, but as I said, there is the time for us also as a nation, we should also benefit from his quality. Yeah.
Anyway, you don't prove anything about Semenyo?
Yeah,
2 games, 2 goals, 1 assist.
Yes, so happy for Semenyo. I followed him, and I told you that when you look at the Blasters, or you look at the Ghanaian players who are doing their business outside the country, and we respect them so much. Inaki Williams, Kudus, Semenyo. If you look at these players, you take Kudus, very talented, but as to whether he's one player that can be approached by a lot of big clubs in Europe, it's one thing that a lot has to look at. He is good, but most of the big clubs will not really pay attention to him. But when you look at Semenyo, he's not a pure talented player, but he understands the detail of modern football, especially with his position. That is why he will be approached by a lot of big clubs. Look, if you look at where Semenyo is playing currently,
that's not his position.
That's not his position. But for him to adapt to such a position where he has so much control,
energy, power, pace, proper organization, intensity, to be able to send balls into the 18, take balls in the 18, produce great goals. A lot of great managers look at such players. That is why it is not surprising that one of the biggest guys in the game, one of the biggest guys on the block, Pep Guardiola, would have to look at that and say, no, if we have to do something, then it has to be done now. And looking at our structure, our organization, we need a player of such caliber. Then quickly they have to pay for him, and he's now with Manchester City. Look, yesterday, look at where Pep has played him. Yesterday, Doku was in the game. Doku was in the game yesterday. Yeah.
Foden was in that game yesterday. But look at how Pep has decided to let him understand that we believe in you. Your energy is good when you are in the box. So you can play from the right, from the left, even center forward. Even yesterday, the king himself was on the pitch. Haaland was on the pitch.
You know, Haaland was joking with him during their gym session that
yes.
As he comes, he's not going to make him score more. He'll be dragging the goals with him now.
Yes.
And you know that the healthy competition,
yes.
They all laughed it off and see how I was watching Haaland's reaction.
Yes.
To see if there may be any malice.
No.
But you could see the happiness. The joy
though
he did not score, Semenyo scored.
Even the first goal, look at how they all reacted to him. Look at how they embraced Semenyo. Yeah. The second one that was disallowed, look at how they all celebrated before VAR
Almighty VAR, England VAR.
England VAR has to. So you see, it's a plus. As Jude was saying, you see, when you are going to a club, you are looking at the structure of the club. Currently, how Manchester United is, I will not advise any good player to want to go there. Because such player will be destroyed because of the structure.
Will be destroyed
because of the structure. They don't have a proper structure now. So, if you are going to a club, you are looking at how is the structure like? Where I am going, who is the one in charge? Who is coaching me? Who is managing me? Because these things are two things. You should have somebody who have all this in him. He should be able to coach you. At the same time, he should be able to manage you. Helping you to understand the game into detail so that at the end of the day, when you are looking at yourself after the game, you be able to know that no, this is my mistake. You don't even need the manager to come and point at you that no, Semenyo, you have done A, B, and C right or wrong. But if you understand the modern football, the moment you are looking at your video, you know that no, I'm supposed to do this run, I'm supposed to do A, B, and C at this particular moment, but I didn't do it because of the details. So it's plus to Ghana that Semenyo has been able to get Manchester City deal under Pep Guardiola. So this is the time Otuado has to monitor him more, how it's being used. Because at the end of the day, the World Cup that we are going, where you look at Otuado, you look at the manager of Croatia, you look at Tuchel, then you're asking yourself, when it gets to that moment, will Otuado be able to do that? Tactically, we might ask questions, but the kind of players we've...
Young Prof, can we enjoy Semenyo without Otuado?
No, the thing is, at the end of the day, the move of Semenyo is a plus to all of us.
Yeah, but are we going to use it to our advantage? It's a typical no.
No, we can.
Who and who can?
Because
you and who?
Otuado is learning now, and he should be able to learn that no, if Pep can use this player like this, if I can also take advantage of that. And this is the time he has to build that relationship with Pep Guardiola as well to learn some one or two things. Because now Semenyo is with him. Anytime he wants to make a call up, you have to talk to the manager and all that. So you should not just make a call, but you should build a relationship with Pep Guardiola. So it's a good move. I am only grateful, thankful that he did not make a mistake of going to Manchester United.
It wasn't only Manchester United, that was...
Yes, Liverpool. No, as for Liverpool
never came by. It was just a rumor.
Yes, if
Liverpool was interested.
Liverpool wasn't interested.
No, Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur.
Then Man U's own is also. Then Man U is also a rumor. Liverpool was interested in Semenyo.
Okay, we just move on.
Yeah. He's not a bad player.
No, it's not a...
The only thing is, let's say the best four, the top four, okay.
Yeah.
The best top four clubs were all after
rooting for him.
Oh yeah, they were rooting for him.
Liverpool, when Liverpool went, I heard the rumor or the news, I was like, okay, they're trying to replace Diaz.
Yes.
And they might not fill the void like that if he goes to Liverpool. But it also depends on those heads. You understand? You know, our Ghana Blasters want to Liverpool want to nothing break. You say they can't fix something. My daughter Florence is no more happy.
As for Liverpool, for now they are not happy, but very soon they will be united here forever. They will not be happy.
Anyway, see, because of that, don't mind them. Were you expecting Semenyo to come to Man United if given a chance?
Oh yes.
To come and do what?
Come and play ball.
Play which of the balls?
Abo. Have you heard of Abo before?
No, but because Ahmad is on one flank, Mboimo on the other, so where is he going to play?
So far as
you have Sesko in middle.
So far as Guardiola was able to use him perfectly, we also use him perfectly.
I beg you.
Yeah, Gongwa. Yeah, I want to see Semenyo's issue in a different direction. To speak of, and in a bit of what an advice maybe to the youth, rejection. When you have been rejected before, you feel frustrated. Look at the early age, at the age of 15 years, being rejected by even those teams. But he pushed up from the age of 16 years. He believes in himself, and I also believe that he has a good mentorship from his parent. Because when you look at his parent, they are no other. The mom especially is no other. Because I know his mom very well. Those days in Mali. I know his mom very well. So I also felt rejected when I went to secondary school.
Trials.
No, yeah, I would say that is a trial for the school.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Koforida Sectec.
Yeah, I think you told me that.
Yeah, I wanted to play table tennis. I was picked very well during the freshers game, but all of a sudden, an academy player just trooped in. Yeah, not that I'm not good. I am the little one from the village because those times Koforida. No, I'm not answering him, but I just want viewers. Yes, not even sounding. Yes, because those times a coach will just pick the players directly from the academic boys. So you know the Eastern region, those times they'll be playing Jackson Park. That is where they'll be playing. Jackson Park, yeah. So as at that time, I also feel.
When was the last time you've been there again? Jackson Park.
It's been
now.
More than
it's AstroTurf. It's a multi-purpose court. The last time I was there, I was like, whoa.
Last time, 2012. Oh.
This is Jackson Park. You know, I got a bit confused. I was like, but I see some structures still there.
That's why we do walk from Galloway to
Galloway.
Listen, Jackson Park. So, rejection, it shouldn't be something that we should take it upon ourselves.
No, rejection shouldn't sit we down. Shouldn't sit on us.
Let me put it in that way.
It should rather be a push for us. We should take the positive that, okay, you've rejected me. Let me try and prove to you that you are wrong in rejecting me. And at times it's not as if as at that time you're not good, but at times maybe as at that time maybe they have more.
So I weigh two things as at that time, either to take my academic or to leave the sports. Those things, I said, okay, then we just move on to the academic side and leave the sports.
You gotta give them.
He gave up. Yeah. So he has learned from it.
Yeah. From a place where you don't have a proper bat. Yeah. You don't have a proper bat like me. That will play like you.
Yeah, so with Semenyo, I'm really happy for him. But I was being afraid when I heard the Man City.
Where would you wish he would go, or he should go, when we learn Liverpool? Because it became a 3-horse race: Liverpool, Man City, and Man United. So where were you thinking? Where would you wish he go?
I wish you come to Man U.
No, I'm not talking about the affiliation.
Affiliation.
I want you from a genuine. And neutral point of view that Antoine Semenyo, where do you think he can go and be developed better?
In Manchester United.
Who is going to develop him?
We have a new coach will be coming very soon. Yeah, so other
clubs have coaches already.
Well, I wanted to build up
Michael Carrick.
You sign him.
It's not a permanent. He just came to do some try and error. You will leave now. You wait and see.
So you want your son to go to the try and error?
So I was being afraid when I heard he would be coming to Man City. So because I was looking at the caliber of players at their front, I was
those people, are they using 2 heads and 4 legs?
No, the reason
they
why
also end their position.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say that I was like, who is he going to bench?
One of them.
Yeah, I was not expecting him to bench any of them though. But Guardiola being a coach, a tactical coach, he decided to use all of them. That shows that when you have a good coach, buying a player shouldn't be an issue. And we just wish the very best for him. Maybe with Ghana Blast, I don't want to talk about that because I know the system will not fit will not be good for Semenyo with Otowado. So I would just wish him the very best in Manchester United, Manchester City.
Anyway, this evening, so we wish Semenyo the very best. This evening, 2 big games on the continent of Africa. I'm standing with you.
Okay.
So, where is your money? Where's your heart? So far, we've not seen any surprise at the tournament. Minos causing upset, nothing. The top-ranked teams are still there doing their own thing. Nigeria playing, hosts Morocco, Egypt playing, Senegal. What should we expect? And gone are the years, whenever Egypt plays Senegal at the semi-finals, whichever country wins goes ahead to win the ultimate.
The 2 games are they are all big games, and I'm just being afraid that the way referees are handling games concerning the North African countries, when you look at countries like Algeria, Morocco, and Egypt, you will see that the favoritism is too much. In terms from the referees.
Who are they favoring?
They are most of the time, when you look at the game critically, you will see that they are favorites are mostly with the North African teams.
This is a wild allegation.
Yes, it is clear, because some things that you feel that it should be clear, maybe foul or penalty and those kind of things, the referee just overlooked them. Yes, back to the game. With Salah and Co. in the game, I believe that if Senegal can take their time, because if you look at their statistics, most of Senegal likes to score most of their goal in the first half. Most of their goal. And with Egypt, they like to conceive.
I mean, I know they'll ship.
Yes, they like to conceive. So I believe and I know Senegal has a better hands over Egypt. If they can take their time, if they can play like a team, they'll do it. Because I saw what they did, was it against either Mali, but they played Mali, right?
Yeah.
When they score, they were even edging for more goals because they know what the Malians they can do. In one of their group matches, when they were down by a goal and they equalized, the player that equalized wanted to jubilate. But Mane shouted on him that this is not the time for us to jubilate. This is not the time for us to display Otowado's behavior.
Oh.
Yes. When they equalized, you saw it.
I don't know about that one.
Kept Côte d'Ivoire.
MS5.
This is not the time. This is the time that he called the players back. Let's build it, because we don't want to carry this game to any penalty. We need more goals to win this game, and they did it, and they did it perfectly. And with Nigeria, Morocco, that game is going to be the most toughest game. It's going to be the fans against Nigeria, the referees against Nigeria, the whole nation against Nigeria. And Nigeria, they nearly moved to the other side when they nearly lose their concentration in this AFCON game. They nearly.
Well, which game? Because they've been all
the game between the issue that happened between what's the name, Lookman and Osimhen. They nearly.
Oh no! So no, with that, I think it's a healthy thing that. It happens. It's not.
It do happen,
yeah,
but
it happens at club level. It happens.
If you do not have a good a psychology in the team, it will affect the team.
No, but these guys know it happens even at training. Behind the camera, we don't see a whole lot. You know, you have players that don't even talk to. See, William Gallas and Kolo Toure of Arsenal, they've played together for about 6-8 years, but don't talk to each other. On the field, they play 4 and 5 positions, central defenders. But off the field, there's nothing like good morning, good afternoon, even between them. So some of these things are healthy. They push each other.
It do happen.
I don't think it should be a
but
problem.
if concentration is not being
at
put
times
in
we
place,
the media, we are in fans, we try to blow things out of proportion. We behave as if these players are not human beings like
they
us.
they are human beings.
Like
So
us.
the reason why I say that, if you know that they've gotten a good psychological team, it will affect the team. Because both of them are the playmakers. They are the goal scoring machine for the team. If they are having those petty issues, where would they?
What was the issue? What was the issue?
No, it was about the goals that giving passes when Osimhen dash. He need a pass very quick, which Lookman wasn't able to give that pass out.
Okay.
It's an issue.
Okay, so Osimhen is a striker.
Yes.
Lookman is a striker.
Yes.
I'm not a passer. So if I find myself in a certain position, but I have given you 3 assists. If I don't give you pass, how can I give you 3 assists in the tournament? So if a ball came and I'm not able to do it the way you wanted, it's normal.
He's a human, but
Osimhen don't miss goals. Osimhen doesn't miss goals.
He do miss goals. So but I am just saying.
And when Osimhen scored against Algeria, who was the first to run to him? It's the same.
Yes, that's why I'm saying that they has a good psychological team which were able to talk to them that they need to hold the team. They need to come back and play as a team.
No, after that game, did you see anything like they were disorganized?
Oh, no. I'm not saying. But what will happen in the camp, we will not know.
Yeah, that's why you also don't know. The media doesn't know. Nobody knows what was the issue and the words Osimhen used at Lookman. Was
it so abusive?
We don't know.
Yeah,
what he said.
So I'm just happy.
I don't want us to even go into that.
I'm just happy for the Super Eagles that they've reached this side. I'm strongly for them. Yes, I'm so strongly for them, because for me, I want all the North African teams to be out. I want all of them.
Why do you want them
out? I just don't like them.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay. Personally.
Yes, personally, I just don't like.
But when it comes to the game.
Yes, they are very good. Then Nigeria should be very careful.
With who?
With the Moroccans.
Who? Why should they be careful?
Because Moroccan team, they are very solid. They are very. Nigeria is solid, but I'm just looking at a narrow win in that game. Very. I'm going win for Nigeria.
So Egypt, Senegal.
Senegal should win. Nigeria should win.
Young Prof.
Yeah. Mayu. When you look at where we've gotten to, that should tell you that the 4 countries in the semi-finals of this year's AFCON have really done so well. Because if you look at Senegal, the group matches, how they perform, and in the knockout stages, how they've also performed. There is only one thing. They are intentional about why they are in the tournament. They want to win it. And all they are doing, from coaching to game management, should tell you that they are not just playing football, but they understand the detail. So when they lead, they know how to manage their games to the very end. Now, when you look at Egypt, very, very solid side in this tournament, very direct side in this tournament. The reason they were able to beat Ivory Coast against all odds, tactically, they have their game plan in their hands and they know how to execute whatever they are doing. They will not play the flamboyant type of football. They will not play that expansive football. They will not play that football where you feel excited that, oh, this is football that I want to enjoy. But all they want to do is to get result. And that is all they've been doing. So they look very, very dangerous. Against Senegal, Senegal has to be very compact in defense. They have to make sure that 100+% their concentration, their focus is there. In front of goal, they have to be very clinical, prolific. They have to make sure that out of nothing, they are creating chances. And when they get the chances to bury, they have to do that. Because if Egypt get chances, look at all the goals they've scored so far. Sometimes you look at it and say, how did they get these goals? What happened to the defense? Their set pieces, they know how to handle it. Their corner kicks, their free kicks, they know how to go about it. So Senegal should just be 100% plus focused. They have to be, their concentration, they don't have to lose it. That is the only way they will be able to beat Egypt. But preferably, I want Egypt go past Senegal.
Why?
Because to me, they are playing better football. They are very direct. They have shown that they've not been in this tournament to add to the numbers. They are there to make an impact. And from start of this tournament, they have done just that. Mohamed Salah has proven again that in the midst of his colleagues, cohorts, his players, he can lead, and he has done that very well. So I will want to see them get to the finals. When it comes to Nigeria and Morocco, this is where Nigeria, very organized side, very direct side, in front of goal, very dangerous. Morocco, very, very organized. And it is at this level that their game plan will come again. Because when you look at them, they know very well that the mission is to host this tournament and win it. So because that is the mission, whether Nigeria, whether Senegal, whether Egypt, whatever they will do to go past whoever and whatever is in front of them, that is what they will do this evening. So they will throw anything at Nigeria. They will hit them hard. They will be physical. They will make sure that they don't allow Nigeria to get into the channels, the spaces. And they also make sure that the 50-50 balls, they will win it. Because they have a certain perception that referees might not be too hard on them when they go for 50-50 balls. So they'll do all that to Nigeria. They'll frustrate Nigeria. If Nigeria want to win the game, what they have to do is that their defense, they have to watch it, their midfield. They don't have to get into the field trying to play very flamboyant football, trying to impress anybody today. They have to be direct. If they get the chances, they score. They don't have to allow Morocco to score the first goal. Because Morocco should get the first goal, there will be problem. They should let Morocco travel into the game. If they are not getting the goals, Morocco should also not get it. They should win the 50-50 ball. They should not fear their legs, because that is what
they should just go all out.
Yes, that is what Morocco will throw at them, because they believe that a goal, they will do anything, any antics, anything, just to win the game.
To frustrate you.
So at the end of the day, they believe they are looking at Nigeria as a powerhouse. In front of goal, they are super. They've got Osimhen that is so tall. When the ball is in the air, he knows how to go about it. So at the end of the day, Vitor is getting into this game with everything. And now, Morocco has also studied Vitor that he is becoming emotional. So what do? Let's throw everything at him. Let's make sure that he does not get the supplies. He does not get.
How do you do that? Because everybody is talking about Lookman,
yes,
Osimhen, Lookman, but the main architect is Alex Iwobi.
Yes, you see,
all the goals.
Yes,
the channel is from Alex Iwobi.
That is what they are looking at, and you see, whilst you are blocking the channels, while you are blocking supply, you should also understand that the likes of Lookman, the likes of Vitor, whether there is supply or not, they know how to get their supply.
They will create the supplies.
They will create the supply themselves. They know. So when you are looking at Vitor standing and he's walking, he's looking at the space, and when he gets to the space, he can pick the ball and he knows what to do about the ball. So that is all that they want to do. But Nigeria has played one of the best football in this tournament.
For a while.
Yes, they've played one of the best football.
For a while.
And I will be shocked, I'll be surprised tonight to see them want to succumb to
Koto in the Moroccans
Poho tonight. If they do that, all that they have done
cost 90
with all these beautiful goals, beautiful assists, no, they should go all out, get a win. For me, I want Nigeria to get to the finals, and from the start I was rooting for Nigeria. I knew they'll get into this tournament well organized, and they have never disappointed me. They are on course. I trust they'll play this evening's game with everything. They should not underrate Morocco, and they should stop this thing that they are doing about the officiating. They should stop it, because if they have this at the back of their minds that they are not going to get the best officiating and also fair officiating, it's going to disturb their game.
Do you think they're trying to play a mind game?
You see, sometimes you can play a mind game
to put pressure on the referee,
and at the end of
and all that, and
at the end of the day, you see,
their own thing, because they've been confusing us for some time that they are not going to play, no training because of bonuses. They end up playing well.
Yes, you see, sometimes you want to play a mind game. If you are not careful, it will hit you.
It backfires.
It will hit you hard, because when you have a referee that is tough, you are only giving him the license to be tough on you for all the things that you've said about him and all that. And he doesn't care whether you want to speculate about him in the media or not. He knows his job, he knows his stuff, and referee Lai is going all out to give us the best officiating tonight.
Yeah.
I only hope and pray that no pressure on the part of the host nation on him. It should just be focused. It should be up there and make sure that Ghana win again in this AFCON.
Yeah, Jude.
Yeah, Dennis. Semi-finals. And Morocco, Nigeria, Egypt, Senegal. When we watch these four countries, what I will call the African Ballon d'Or, for the last 5 players that have won it.
Yeah, they've all been. They are all there.
Yeah, they are all over there.
Yeah.
When you go to Senegal, you see Sadio
Mane.
When you come to Egypt, you see Mo Salah. when you come to Nigeria, Osimhen and Lukman. When you go to Morocco, Hakimi. He won the current.
He's the current holder.
Holder. So this tells you they have actually, they didn't win it on silver platter. They work for it. They deserve. They gallantly passed through the quarterfinal stage, and they are over here. And then when you look at Mo Salah, he lost 2 of his last AFCON final, one in 2017 and the other one in 2021, which was against Senegal. Sadio Mane, but then both were all at Liverpool. So for him to, somebody like Mo Salah, who has won everything at the club level, the same applies to Sadio Mane. He has also equally won everything at club level. Fortunately for him, Sadio Mane, he won the AFCON against Mo Salah, Egypt. Yes.
I think Egypt were leading 1-0.
Yes, I think they were going to penalty. It was a penalty. Yeah, they won on penalty.
For Egypt, for Senegal beating Egypt, was Abubakar scored a winning goal. It was Algeria and Senegal, Cameroon and Egypt. It was Cameroon that beat Egypt. So Algeria and it was Algeria, Senegal at the finals.
Yes,
not Egypt, right? It was Egypt, Cameroon at the finals. The Cameroon won, and Algeria.
Check it again.
Egypt, Cameroon.
Egypt, Senegal.
Was it Egypt, Senegal?
Yes.
What is confusing me is that
Egypt, Senegal, they went to penalty shootout.
If you want more wine, I still have money.
Okay. Well, I have some pieces left here.
I can still give you a wine.
Top up. Okay.
So that you can.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was Egypt and then the Senegal. They met at the final, and then it was a penalty, and then the last kick was taken by Sadio Mane.
He played it,
and he played it with that kind of a power and strength.
Yeah, he went for power.
Because when it comes to penalty, it's something he doesn't love to get closer.
Yeah, because he's not good at it.
Yeah, he's not good. He doesn't have that composure. That composure.
Yeah, because he does a whole lot in the game, but when it gets to that point,
he's always terrified, mortified. Anxiety he gets. So at that material moment, the entire country, Senegal, they were all looking up to him.
You've never won before.
I could vividly recall when he was going to play, he looked into the giant screen standing over there. How his country, everybody was watching him, especially in the stadium. And then he played with that power, vim, and then the strength, and they won it. So what I'm trying to say is, so when we look at the Sadio Mane, he is fortunate to have won everything at the club level, and including the AFCON.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, Mo Salah equally won everything at club level. Unfortunately, he couldn't win, or he's yet to win an AFCON. So for me, somebody that I think that is his last AFCON.
It's looking likely.
Yeah, likely because he's 33.
Yeah, it's looking likely.
18 to 34. This will be his last. And
this might.
I'm not very sure he'll play the next one.
Well,
I'm not very sure.
You know our players and the way.
I'm not very sure he'll play.
You see what the DIU is also doing?
There is Ghana.
Oh, okay.
And this is Egypt.
I understand.
Yeah, so I'm not very sure. So to me, I would love to see Egypt to win it, Mo Salah to win it.
Okay.
It's not going to be easy for them. I'm saying it based on their last performance against Mali. Because I even saw them that they were going to be eliminated at the group level. Because we never saw their current performances, or before they reach this level, even the qualification stages, they were not very good.
Convincing.
Or since their sequential sequential victory or habitual victory by winning the 7 titles. It's like all of a sudden they went into a hibernation. They were not up to the task. In the subsequent matches, they were not up to the task, which also made them to have lost the 2021, 2027. Yeah, they've lost it, even though they qualified to the final. And then when you look at their performances against Mali, it took everybody by storm. Because the kind of game they play, because we were even struggling to get a star player among them, apart from Mo Salah
and Mamouche.
But Mamouche. Mo Salah has proven that despite his current form at the club level, he's still in that terrific form. He was.
Don't give him the chance.
Yes.
Don't give him the chance.
And how many goals has he scored? He has scored 4 goals so far in this tournament. In each stage, he has scored a goal.
Dude, the Egypt game was against Cote d'Ivoire.
It was, yes. It was rather Cote d'Ivoire, and we were mentioning.
The Senegal was against Mali.
Yeah, Mali. The game was actually Cote d'Ivoire. And then the Cote d'Ivoire, I personally predicted that Cote d'Ivoire would be one of the countries that will reach the final.
And I was saying...
But what did we see?
I was saying that day that if Egypt want to beat Cote d'Ivoire, Egypt should score more than 2 goals because I know Cote d'Ivoire will score 3. I don't trust the defense of Egypt. Trust me. I don't know what actually they are doing. Me, I see they are getting to the semi-finals luck. I'm telling you.
Getting to the semi-finals luck?
It's luck.
By when you see defending champions 2 goals.
No, you see, that is when you watch
NZ goals.
Yeah, but what happened?
What happened?
Cote d'Ivoire also drew 2 out of the 3 they scored. So that should tell you. When they met Benin.
What was the scoreline?
3-2.
3-2.
Yeah. When they met Benin, was it Benin that played draw with them? There's a country that played 1-1.
Yeah, at the group stage.
The group stage.
Yeah.
You see, the Egyptians, the approach they gave Cote d'Ivoire was different
approach.
Yes, for the whole tournament, that was the only approach they gave a game that you know that okay, this is Egypt playing.
Let me tell you where they got that from. We saw the game of Morocco against Cameroon.
Yeah.
And I told you, and I was over here, and I told you, when Morocco came to this tournament, we didn't see the game they display or the game they play at the FIFA World Cup at Keta. We didn't see them at the group stage. But when we saw them at the quarterfinal against Cameroon, they actually came to the party and displayed to the whole world to know that no, they haven't forgotten that later form they had at the World Cup. They never forgotten it. And then they showcased it.
Yeah, they did that.
Yes. They overpowered Cameroon to the extent that even the second half, even those Cameroon discovered or came into a game with a different tactical approach. Moroccans were still dominant. Are we getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw that Egypt went home and decided to review the games of Cameroon.
I love what the coach did. You see, that's what
the guy is a learned guy.
Good coach.
Yes, a good coach. Tactical variation.
And when you even watch the game between them and Cote d'Ivoire, you see that second half, MS5 threw in another system. Hossam Hassan brought in so that is what we want to see
from the first half.
Yeah. So that is realize the game at the first half is far different from what they played at the second half.
Yes, they tells you the technical components of the country is also learning something.
Yeah.
So what they did was that Egypt decided to steady the game of Morocco against Cameroon.
Yeah.
And this worked perfectly for them against Cote d'Ivoire. Because during the Cote d'Ivoire game, we didn't see a stars among the Egyptians, but they were playing as a unit. They were defending. They were doing a close marking, close defending. They were not losing. The moment they lose the ball, they move 2-3 on you. They will wrestle and win the ball back. They were doing it throughout the 90 minutes. This actually caused Ivory Coast because they thought they were stars.
Yeah, they were going to do their own thing, their own way.
They are directed Egyptians.
Yeah, that is it.
So
and the early goal,
yes.
changed everything.
This also. So when you look at that material moment, it's like the game plan was Egypt to score an early goal,
yeah.
and then they just frustrate them, and then they did it
perfectly.
They did it within the 5 minutes, and then they decided to frustrate the Ivorians. They were playing, marking them, seasoning.
It's like I was asking, what energy do Egypt got?
One v games they were winning.
They were just
taking all of them. So this actually perfectly, and this is what you call a tactical or a manager who is apt. You don't have to be, what's the word? So sufficient, thinking that you don't need to study. It's like you don't need to study other matches to know what is happening over there. You think you are self-sufficient with your technical ability. No. If you do try to do such a thing, you get it wrong. So I love what the Egyptian coach, manager, or technical man decided to sit down to study the neighboring sisters or whatever brothers, Morocco, what they did against Cameroon. They decided to study. And I know they are going to do the same thing against Senegal. Yes, because whatever they did to them in 2021, defeating them at the finals, they haven't forgotten.
They should remember.
Yeah, they haven't forgotten it.
We've also not forgotten.
And then Mo Salah, as I keep predicting, this will be likely to be his last tournament. He's going to do everything possible that he gets to the final. And if they get to the final, I believe he will win it. In the case of Tinubu FC, as against the host nation Morocco.
And is it, Jude, before you move on, if you look at the Senegalese team, when they start the game, watch them properly, they always have space. So it is when they are progressing and they are getting into the game, that is where they start closing the spaces. They always want to open the game when they start. That is where they need to be very careful. Because when Egypt decide to do a proper planting or try to
move into the spaces with Mamouche and with their Mofu trying to be so direct.
There's this guy that always wear the number 8 jersey for let me get the name
for Egypt.
Egypt, yeah. We should watch out for this.
Yes. So because they are always direct, and the moment they see the space, they know. And that is what they do.
And then they always try to explore these spaces. These are some of the things
they have to look out for.
Yes. I think it's what Morocco.
I think the name is Ashur.
Yeah. Morocco did similar thing to Cameroon.
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yes.
They did similar thing to the especially in the second half. When Cameroon decided to play the ball within the midfield, they decided to balloon over the ball. The second half they decided to vary. They also decided to play the ball within the middle to take advantage within the spaces. The same thing is going to happen.
And it is the same. It is the same mistake the Ivorians also did when they started the game. The space in the midfield. So when they took the ball from there, they did not waste time. Straight to Mamouche. And because he pinned himself with the defender, he was able to get the ball and just move and score. So that is why they need to be very careful.
Yeah, okay, let me push you guys to the wall before we conclude. Because Arsenal-Chelsea will be playing this evening in the EFL Cup semi-final. But
Arsenal-Chelsea?
Yeah, Arsenal-Chelsea.
Okay.
What's your take on that second semi-final of the EFL Cup?
I think he's running. You want to wrap up with that?
Oh, okay. So it's fine. I thought you.
The Tinubu.
You see, you came in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tinubu.
Yeah, you were on Tinubu.
Yeah, Tinubu FC, alias Nigeria, Port Harcourt FC,
Super Eagles.
Against the host nation Morocco. It's going to be a cracker. Irrespective of whatever you say, that the Nigerians, yeah, it's very true. They've been, I would say they've been the discovery, because what was it that we never said about them in this studio, but they've surprised us
over and over.
Yeah, they've surprised us. So as we rightly say, we don't know whether whatever that they keep saying is a mind game, about those kind of things, but things keeps working for them. In terms of attacking department, they are working very well with the combination of Lukman, Akor, Victor Osimhen. And one interesting thing we should know about Osimhen is he's not a player. When he wants to play, he's not a player you expect him to be silent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's very vocal everywhere.
If he's vocal, it means he's ready to play. He's ready to ball.
At times, some of these players wake other players up.
Yes.
Because I know, Jude, I know what you can do. It seems you are sleeping in the game.
Yes.
Wake up.
So if his players spontaneously understand him very well, and then they move into his rhythm, it's going to, or it will work perfectly for him. That was the main reason why that kind of outburst between him and Lukman. Lukman also refused to tell the media what had happened or transpired between them.
He said nothing happened.
Yes.
When they asked him,
so that is professional level. And then when we look at their midfield within the sector, that is why I think they'll be having an issue a little bit.
Onyedika, Iwobi, Onyenka.
Yes. The reason why I'm saying that is that when we look at the Moroccans, they play like bees. If I say Anyi, when they get the ball,
they rush on you.
Pounce on you. They don't wrestle. Nigerians don't do that. They love to play this relaxed
tiki-taka kind of
yes. But when you do that, Moroccans will wrestle. These were some of the things that actually strangulate Cameroonian players, especially in the second half. So Nigerians are going to suffer the same fate in the hands of, unless they've also decided to vary their game. Are you getting what I'm saying?
I believe they do.
Nigerians, to me, they have the quality. Morocco equally have the quality, because when you look at the star player in the tournament so far in the Moroccan, Brahim Diaz, who has so far scored about 5 goals. And when we look at the Nigeria side, we can talk about Lukman. What's his name?
Ademola Lukman.
Lukman, and then the Osimhen. We also have Obazi. We have Chukwueze. All these players are over there. They have the quality. But in terms of them technically display on the field, I'll still give it to the Moroccans, because what we've seen against Ivory Coast, what we've seen against Cameroon, I will give it to Morocco. However, if Nigerians really want to play this game, they decided to close their spaces. The question is, can they play the same close marking games? I don't think so. They are not used to that.
Yeah, and I'm not sure they would love to be going for the 50-50s because of cards. You know, they will be very cautious.
Yes,
you know,
about the game. Because we think I think they will also take into consideration about the issue about officiating the tournament. Yeah. But I think that is where, because we've also learned about CAF trying to punish some.
Let's see how Daniel Lai will respond to this.
Yeah, match official. I'm so excited that Ghanaian referee Daniel Lai.
I see this guy going to the World Cup.
Yeah, Daniel Lai, and then the assistant referee coming from South Africa, and the VR, some from Zimbabwe and go, which Nigerians think will not favor them. But we are saying that I'm not sure Ghanaians hate Nigerians.
No.
I would always take Nigerians over Moroccans.
And I'm rooting for them this evening.
I would definitely root for Nigeria. Yeah, I would definitely root for Nigeria.
So if I push you to the wall, what do you think will be the scoreline for both games?
Which?
Nigeria, Morocco, Egypt, Senegal.
It's extremely difficult to predict. But I'm picking Egypt to win against Senegal. And I'm also picking Morocco, Nigeria. I can't.
You can't.
It's very tough for me to
predict.
Yeah,
Prof.
Yeah, I see a 2-1 for Nigeria.
Nigeria winning 2-1.
Yeah, and I see a 2-0 for Egypt.
Egypt win 2-0.
Yes. Okay. No, a goal by Egypt win.
Oh, okay.
Goal by
I also
Egypt
go for Egypt and Senegal.
Senegal by Egypt.
Nigeria.
Yes.
Well, I'm seeing Nigeria also beating Morocco. Go by Nigeria will win. Maybe a 2-1 win for Nigeria and the same 2-1 win for Senegal.
Probably what will work perfectly for Nigeria is because of the a professional officiating. Let me use the phrase to describe it.
Daniel
Lai,
doing a great job in the middle.
I'm not very sure anybody will influence him to do anything untoward. Because as you rightly said, World Cup is over.
At the World Cup too.
If you do very well, you'll be promoted to officiate at the World Cup, and everybody knows officiating at the World Cup what brings to the table for you personally.
Anyway, so I think we don't even have time to talk about Arsenal, Chelsea. Well, maybe Saturday we'll do justice to that. Liam Rosignon.
Arsenal should be able to beat them. They don't need to rest players. They just have to use their first set and go and beat Chelsea because they are not in the best of form.
Okay.
And you see, for the North African countries, when it reaches the semi-finals and finals, they don't get tired. So
this time around
they don't get tired. They play everything out. They hardly get tired. So if Nigeria want to win, they have to play with every energy they've got.
All right. Well, so thanks so much. And this is where we draw the curtains. It's a pleasure to have you guys around.
Yeah. And before we move, today is also the birthday of beautiful twins, Nairam and Nalikam. Nalikam and Nairam Gada, from your beautiful, pretty auntie Grace Gada, and from everybody in the family. So Nairam and Nalikam Gada.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
To you
God
guys.
bless you. And may you continue to grow in grace and in the favor of God.
Amen. Well, thanks, Young Prof. Thanks, Suresh and JN Connect. Like I said, this game, I see Egypt losing, and I see Nigeria lose. I see Morocco losing. I see Egypt losing.
Is it because you made that mistake? Something surprising will happen in that Nigeria-Morocco game.
I know Nigeria is going to beat Morocco. Nigeria is going to beat Morocco. So this is where we draw the curtains. And Mina Miadradualdo is the program up next. It's a pleasure to serve you once again with our lunch full of sporting issues. Thanks so much for being part of the show. And God willing, we'll be coming your way next week, Wednesday again. And as we always say, continue to love the game. It's adios.